Hello, all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If not, give me a moment. No. Sounds like maybe no. You get. Am I loud or no? I need help. I hope I'm not too loud. I'm gonna put my microphone in. Gonna do it. How's everybody doing? Uh-oh. I don't have any. How about now? Now. Can you hear me now? I see Corey Hollis is here. You're not loud to me. Good, good, good. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Corey. Corey, did you do an unboxing on your painting? Look at everybody coming on in and strolling on in. All right, I'm going to go and check it out and see how well you liked it. I'm probably going to be doing another giveaway because I'm going to be ordering some more paintings. And as I said before, I probably won't get to a lot of them. So, as you guys know, I finished. If you guys caught the video, I actually recorded the video yesterday. And I recorded it on my phone. I forgot. That's why it took me a few minutes to get in here. Sorry that I am late. Like I said, it took me a few minutes to get in here because I had to take my phone and my adapter off of my tripod so I could put the adapter on for my webcam. And so I did it. Yay! I did it. um, And if you saw this video, you know that now I'm moving on to another project and I don't know which one to move on to. And um my mind is blown. So and I keep going back and Cindy, you made it. I keep going back and forth, guys, between the four options that you saw. I'm pretty good. I finished my Disney World. So I still have not decided yet if I'm going to keep it or if this is going to be a gift. Just so you guys know, this would be, I watched half of your Ever Moment unboxing. I loved your reaction so far. I have to stop to come in. Uh, Thank you. I'm so glad I finished. I'm hoping it behaves too, Cindy. So I love the Ever Moment, and that's why I said I might be doing another giveaway because I got to make room for more Ever Moments. I like how clear the picture was. If you guys watch my video all the way till the end, I'm going to apologize now. So I was recording on my phone. I prefer to record on my phone because it is 4K recording. So I feel like the picture quality comes out a lot clearer. Hey Mimi, how are you? And I was like halfway through my second unboxing and I'm looking at it and I'm looking at the picture and my flash on my phone went off. And so I stopped talking. Like there's no need to continue to talk because there's no one to talk to. Anyway, anyway, I'm doing everything. I'm putting everything away. I get up to put my beads in my bead stash where they need to get kitted up. And I look over and the camera's still recording. So the only thing that occurred was the flash went off probably because my battery was dropping down. I think my battery was at 20% or 15%, but the camera was still recording. So you guys got all of the rest of the video. And because I don't know how to add effects and things yet, I never went back in at the end and, explained that. So thank you if you guys did make it through to the end. You got 3 ever moments, and one of them was a custom patty. Oh, I'm excited about that. I really am. So for me, um, I do like landscaping scenes. I like landscaping a lot. I love the pretty beach scenes. I love looking out over the water with the mountains. I love those scenes. And so, oh my, I want to try an ever moment, but not sure if I'll be able to get one or not. I want to experience that to see what everyone is talking about. I don't know. I can just tell you that the pasting area where the symbols are, it just looks so, I don't know, that it's vibrant, I guess is the best way to describe it. So it's vibrant. The symbols are so clear. And then looking at the diamonds are so pretty, and they're such pretty colors, and they sparkle right through the bag. Oh man, I'm excited all over again. So what I was saying when I thought my video cut off is that the reason I might stop shopping, um, is because I said something like, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I probably will be waiting a while after Diamond Art Club's May 7th sale or reveal, because I need time to start gifting up my diamond paintings. And then I was in the process of saying, because shopping for diamond paintings is almost as lengthy for me as actually working the diamond paintings up. Once I get to sitting down and going through the apps, I don't just shop the one app. Obviously we have to check 3 or 4 different places, because we're always looking for the best price. We're trying to get obviously the best quality. Then we have to check on Facebook, and we want to see if someone else reviewed that. So it can be a lengthy process simply shopping for your diamond paintings as well. And it takes away, every time I'm shopping, which I will put a few days time into, it takes away time that I have to diamond paint, which if I need to get to gifts, I have some birthdays coming up in the summertime. And I definitely want to make sure that I meet those deadlines that I have in place. So that's what you guys missed that I was saying I was going to. And it wasn't going to be a long video. I literally was going to do those 2 unboxings, talk about, my little review of my project, and kind of, point out that I might not be shopping. But then again, a new day has come, and I don't think I'm going to stop shopping. I'm looking forward to May 7th to see some of the new reveals. I have heard online that some VIP got to shop already, for Not So Bad, Just Drawn That Way, and a couple of others. They received special private emails. I didn't get a private email, so I was hurt because I like being included in the VIP when they sent that. So I was like, all the money that I spent, I didn't get a invite. I was hurt, but I'm getting over it because they're still going to get a ton of my money. Let's see. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi. Which one are you going to do? I don't know. That's what you guys are going to help me with, Mimi. I have to choose. I think that I have 2 of them that have already been kitted up, and that's why you don't see the plastic on them. And the other 2, I'm probably going to work on kitting up so I can just, but I definitely, obviously, Cindy B just finished Lips Like Morphine. We know that Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, she did a Lips Like Morphine. She did their first canvas. That was, a lot of people said, looked a little pixelated. She has that one. She just received the current one. And she also did Camellia Lady, and I know you saw that was one of my choices as well. It was her videos on Camellia Lady that sent me to Diamond Art Club in the first place. I saw, I loved their photo. I went to the website. I looked at I was so in love. I looked at all the paintings, and I was like, I wish I was rich. I want to be able to buy every one of these. Oh, and I was just depressed at that point. Oh, I wanted it bad. I really did. And so, let's see, I am halfway through my first ever moment. I am loving it. The squares just fit together so nicely. Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I do think, hi, Peppers Tea. I do think I'm going to alternate. I'm going to go to a Diamond Art Club, an Ever Moment. Then I'm going to go to one of my, I will call them off brand. So I purchased a lot of diamond paintings off of eBay. I've gotten a few off of Amazon. Um, and the Amazon one, someone pointed out on our website, After Hours Crafters Lounge, that they were disappointed to find out that when they placed an order through Amazon, that the Amazon diamond painting came directly from one of the stores that she could have went to AliExpress and purchased. Yeah, I think we all discovered that in our quest to build a stash. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from a Diamond Art Club to an Ever Moment, and then obviously I'm going to get one of my little off brands. But it's exciting to try and shop. This is something that I wanted to share with all of you guys because I think a lot of people, especially husbands, they don't understand why we want to build a stash. We want to build a stash so we can shop for our next project. We can feel the excitement right here within our own home. And that's how it is for me. So I was so excited as I crossed the Bering Sea as I finished this top and I crossed the painting and I could feel the end in sight. I got so excited. My mind would wander. It does that anyway, though. But my mind would wander, and I wonder what project I'm going to move on to next. Am I going to do a diamond? I mean, a circle. Am I going to do a square? Am I going to stick with, an off brand? Am I going to move over to Diamond Art Club? So, yes, the excitement is it built and it built, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So you guys see four items. They're all Diamond Art Club canvases, and you can see the watermarks right on the picture, so that I don't own the copyrights or any the rights to those photos. I wanted to make sure they looked the way they were supposed to. And I just wanted you guys to kind of join in the fun. I'll probably allow people to vote on what items they feel. I don't know how to do a poll, but if you guys can, at the end of the video, after it's closed, if you guys can pop into the chat then and leave your vote, I'm sure I'll pick from there because I'm excited and I haven't made my mind up yet. Chat is just scrolling. Let me see what's going on in here. I got there. I'm waiting for my custom from Ever Moment. Okay, so Pepper's Tea is getting a custom as well. I alternate Ever Moment and Diamond Art Club, then others as the mood strikes. Oh, yeah, I definitely think that's where I'm heading. I counted my stash this week, only have 30 in-house, 7 on the way. See? So let's see. I just don't want to finish a diamond painting and not have another one to work on and wait till ordering another one. I get that, Pepper's Tea. I really do get that. That's how I started off building up my stash. So my initial, and I think I talked about this before, so I'll just gloss over it really quickly. My initial interaction with diamond painting, I was talking to my son. My son had been really experienced with placing orders on Wish. He had purchased several different things, and he was kind of giving me tips on, being careful for certain things. If I were to go with clothing, if I were to purchase like plastic items, some stuff was cheaper. So to look at it, look at alternatives, make sure that I went with all of them, click and check the shipping. He was giving me all of the tips. And I kept coming across these pictures. They were like wolves and Native Americans. My grandmother's Native American. And so I kept saying, oh my gosh, those are really nice. And I always used to say, oh, my family descended from wolves. So I kept coming across those and I said, I wonder what those are. And he was like, it says diamond painting. We kind of looked at it together. I placed an order. So it was like, let's look on some videos. We looked up some videos. Obviously, I didn't think that I'd be waiting forever. So it was Black Friday, and I'm waiting. I'm like, a week goes by. My birthday is the beginning of December, and still no paintings, none. And my son, because I was so excited and talking about it all day, every day, he bought me 2 diamond paintings for my birthday. Of course, he ordered them. So now we're waiting on those to come in. And I just couldn't wait any longer. I went to Michael's and I bought my own diamond painting. And I've shown you guys that that's the city. And I was like, yes, I can't wait to get started. And so I'm going to show it because it's my baby and I bring it out often. And anyone who's watched quite a few of my videos, you probably have seen this. But what's another day? What's another day? So here we go. I went to Michael's. You guys, I know you can see the sparkle. I went to Michael's and I purchased this. And oh, can I tell you, I was in love. I saw the sparkle and the shine, and oh, it is my baby. And I just I cannot put it into a frame. I just look at it all the time. I bring it out. I don't know. It just brought me some inner joy and inner peace, and I was so excited. I was hooked at that point, though. I was hooked. Anyway, I think I will get around eventually to framing it. I think it would look nice. I keep talking about all my bare walls and things. No, I did not seal it. I don't plan to seal it. I was hooked from this experience, but unfortunately, my Black Friday, because my birthday is on the 3rd of December, my Black Friday order still hadn't come in. So we're looking at what, the 23rd or 22nd of November. My birthday is December 3rd. Who am I fooling? I didn't have experience with China mail. And so I go out in person and buy. My son had placed an order for me. Obviously, that's coming from China as well. And so I'm flipping out. I mean, I have to wait, and that is just no fun. I don't want to wait. I'm excited. I want to get started. We're watching videos, and everyone's video looks like so much fun. My son's exact words were, wow, that low key looked like so much fun. I think I'm going to join you with it. I'm going to get me one. And I was like, for real? And he was like, yeah. So he ended up getting him one. Obviously, you guys see he'll co-host with me from time to time. And the addiction began. Incidentally, I didn't get my Black Friday ones until well after Christmas. I think it was around the 2nd or 3rd of January. At that point, my daughter, with her allowance, she had bought me 2 for Christmas. I'm buying some more for myself because this one right here, I'm working on it, but I'm trying to, be steady and slow with it because nothing's coming in. So that's how my stash really built up. I think by the time I finished this, I had like 12 to 15 because I'm still waiting for additional ones to come in. So I don't want anybody to have to go through that either. I would like for everyone, if I can help. That's why I plan to do another contest. I got to think about obviously this time I'm going to do my research. Did you guys all meet and congratulate my contest winners from when I made 100 subscribers? So in the room tonight, Cindy B, she came in, her name came up first if you saw the video. Yay! um, and then Jennifer's Creation Wall, she was my second winner. Yay! And then the Coriola's Diamond Painting Effect. She was my grand prize winner. She created a video where she unboxed the painting and gave her idea of how she liked it. I hope she liked it a lot. I haven't seen her video yet, but obviously all the paintings that I picked, they're not just like random purchases. They all at some point they touch me. I wanted to do them. If I had one day to do all paintings on the day that I'm purchasing it, those were my choices. They meant something to me. So green is my favorite color, and those had various hues of green in it. Jade green being my favorite. I love emerald. I like grass green. I like hunter. I softened it up with a little sea foam. Obviously, green is my favorite color. So I'm hoping that, you saw the picture and you liked it and you'll be able to work it up and enjoy it hanging somewhere or gifting it after it's done to someone that'll appreciate it as well. Now, let's see. Let's get in. Uh-oh. Ain't singing. I miss that a lot. I'm talking. Okay. Going to try to get some of the short lint canvases next from Alibaba. Diamond painting with orchid did some. I'm going to have to look that up, Corey, because I haven't seen those short lint. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? Time to start my first Diamond Art Club, and it's my first square. Okay. Well, diamond painting with Eskies. I hope that, I know I catch a lot of your videos. I hope that, we can share in that excitement with you, and I hope that you show that to us. Let's see. Oh my God, love it. That is beautiful and so very shiny. Yes. Hi, Marissa. Hey. I wish my Michaels had that one. It's beautiful. Yes, it is. I love it. Just about to put the first diamond on Revealing Woman. Uh-oh, that sounds fun. So excited for you, Amber. Phone's gonna die. No, Marissa, no. Loved it. The colors were beautiful. Green is my favorite color too. Oh, there we go. Have to dry, but I will be lurking. Okay, make sure you stay safe, but continue to listen, because I can really talk. I did an unboxing video of them today, so I definitely will make sure I check that out. All right, so everyone is all caught up and in. So obviously I'm not drilling because I'm done with my project, and we haven't decided on which one we're going to do. So I'm going to get into the boxes, and obviously I've looked at. I think I've looked at them all. We're gonna look at them all together. I know that I said that I've done a ton of unboxing. I just never uploaded them. They never come out right. Like, I can't get the camera angle, the videos just so last night's unboxing, I liked it. I went with it and I uploaded it. And so I think I was watching Karina the other night and she said, I've done this video 4 times, and I know exactly what she was talking about. So I'll probably have to get a little bit better. Maybe if I spent a little of my diamond painting money on software, I probably wouldn't have that. Autocorrect really screwed me over on my last post. What was that last post? Where question or beautiful? Okay. So we're going to start off with, this is Camellia Lady. I'm going to go ahead and love the boxes. I really do. I think I made mention of that last night when I was opening one of my paintings. I think I said something like, It's not a pink box, but it's still nice packaging. So if you guys can see that, this is the Camellia Lady. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Um, I think she's very pretty. You can't see her face. Let's see. No, no, too much glare. Okay. Yes, it's girl power. That's exact. Well, the funny thing is that was supposed to be March and April, and that's where all four of the concepts come from. It was definitely supposed to be girl power. Girl Power Director works awesome and it's free. There is a version. Oh, there's a free version that you can buy, but the free one works great. Okay. When I finish the pink tulips, I'm doing. I want to do a. I've seen Cloud Runner. I like that a lot. I do like it a lot, but I think for like I have this little light of mine. Obviously, that's going to be a dark. And I am in love with that Swan Lake. When I seen it, oh, I wanted it. I really am in love with it. So I think after all this color, this little light of mine, and I think when I get not bad, just drawn that way, I think Swan Lake is coming with it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. On here I have, I don't know, it's the green symbols, I think, but my green symbols are not as clear, but it doesn't matter. I love it. This is going to be so beautiful. I hope that you guys can see this. Wow, I'm impressed with all right. It's the same program. That way, it's gone off my meds uses. She's the one who clued me into. So I see hers all the time. So yeah, if that's the program she uses, no problem. I will definitely. I like how she puts a filter in over her face. I would definitely do that. Look at this. Oh wow, you guys. Like I said, I know. Oh wow. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my. Oh my. Look at that. Oh my. I'm sorry. Wow. This is really beautiful. I'm sorry that my camera keeps repositioning. She does that on Snapchat and then loads it to her phone. And then, okay, that definitely a work. I was on Snapchat. I don't get up there a lot, but I was on there because my brother, um, his wife, and him, they use Snapchat a lot. They send videos. Their granddaughter lives with them, and so they send videos out through Snapchat. And I just click on the video and watch it. But I know you can only watch it once. Okay, so wow, you guys, I don't know. I'm gonna roll this up. I don't know. I'm gonna really hope that a lot of people can help me with the decision making because this one right here, whew, she's so pretty. So pretty. Wendy has videos on editing on her channel and walks us through it all. Okay, that's what I'll need. That's what I need. See, that's so nice that someone does that. And I'll walk through the videos and watch them, and that way I have an idea. I don't want to be boring. I don't want to be boring at all. I want you guys to be like, oh my, that was good. I like that. Did you see that strobe light effect? It kind of blinded me for a minute, but it was awesome until I went blind. Okay, so that was Camellia Lady. Hopefully, you know, I don't know. I really don't. I'm connected to all of these though. Up next, this is, I hope you guys can see. It's Blue Zion. I'm trying to get the light in. Look at that. These are some pretty colors. Okay, lots of blues and purples. I'm with you, girl. I could not get it all until I watched her video. Okay, well, I appreciate that because I mean, I want it to be exciting. You know, I want to be able to. The other night, I have music sometimes playing in the background, and it helps me with the mood. I'm in here sometimes by myself, but I find myself trying to make sure I'm following all the rules. I'm gonna shout out to my mod, Cindy B. She keeps me on track because I don't know the rules, and I'd have probably been lost my channel. So, yes. Okay, here we go. Let me get this in here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna put the glue on here to hold it down. All right. There we go. And ooh, look at this one, guys. Pretty colors. They all sparkle. I like, uh-oh. I guess I can take this out now. I won't be using it. Sure you know what it is. There we go. And I think, what was her name? Natiri. She was in. Did you see the one on Mandy Manzano's actual website? It goes all the way down, and you can see like down past here. You can see her hip and some of the flowers, some more of the flowers. Obviously, I like this, but I love that full picture version as well. I don't know all the rules, just some. I want to do all the paintings. Yep, I think, Cindy. I think I want to do all the paintings as well. Oh, wow. I mean, I will, but obviously, I want to do them in an order where I maintain my exuberance and my excitement. When I got my ever moments, I was like, oh my goodness. If you want to go into the YouTube beta in your channel, there is a section for popular songs that tells you what songs you can use. And oh, Marissa, thank you. Is it something I can hum along to and like bob my head? Ooh, 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 ooh. No, that is awesome information. See, diamond painting with anxiety, green. Green makes everybody feel good. It really does. It really does. It's a feel good. So one time, I think when my son was in like first or second grade. Yeah, I believe it was first or second grade. Um, we went to, how they have like the PTA meetings and things like that, modern pop, hip hop, etc. Okay. So we went to like a PTA meeting where they had all these parents there. I had my kids a little bit later in life, so I'm always like the old biddy, and I'm sitting there with these young, virile, just over teenage girls, and I used to feel old. And so they were asking a ton of, suggestions on how to help their kids, how to study with them, and things like that. And one of the suggestions that came up from there was such a great, awesome suggestion. And it talked about the use of colorful bookmarks to set different tones. And they said red helps them follow along. They said blues and greens set tones. Blues, unfortunately, while I'm looking at the blue, sets a somber, a more sullen tone. Greens set a happier tone. And they said, think about when you see green and dollar signs, people literally look and it catches their eye, it catches their attention. And I thought about that, and that's how it makes me feel. So there has to be some truth to it. Um, yeah, so maybe, I don't know. We're talking about blue, and here's some purples and sullen tones. Might not be a good idea to use this with some wine. Uh, Speaking of wine, is Rachel Ray in here? Where's Sherry? Anyway, so I am gonna wrap this one up. I just don't know. I really don't. I'm so excited. I think of green of spring, my favorite season. That's my favorite season too. Of course, I live in Vegas. Nobody likes summer at all. And autumn, I mean, we still have a lot of summer in our autumn, so we don't really have seasons, but we fake like we do. A lot of people say we don't have seasons because it's either hot or not. We don't like it here either. There you go. Where are you at? Diamond painting with Eskies. Are you in Arizona? I think you're in Arizona. Phoenix, I was right. It's even hotter there. You guys really only have one season. Oh, okay. You guys know this is she. I'm gonna take this plastic off. I'm sorry if it's bothering you. South Texas. Ooh, y'all had some activity there today. That is so not true. But Sally, it's going to be 100 degrees here tomorrow. Oh, I think I'll bathe in this nice cool breeze. It's only going to be 93 here. I'm in painting with Eskies. Summer sucks here. Where are you at, Peppers Tea? Uh-oh. Summer sucks in the South. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I didn't show it. That's the one. That's the one right there. I think when I think about my red living room, keep in mind, my son, he picked out the red living room. I had it ordered in sage green, just so you guys know. And my baby, she said, ooh. My son said something like, why don't we just go for like a pop of color or something a little bit brighter? And I said, so no green? No, Mom. And so here we go. I get red. But I think they were on the money with it. When I went to the furniture store and I saw it, I was pretty pleased. I really was. So I'm not disappointed that I was talked into the red living room suite. And here she goes, Miss America. Again, I don't own the rights to that song. I really think that she's going to look amazing on the wall. Obviously, I have to decide which wall she's going on, but I do think that she is really going to put like a pop of color here in the living room. I don't know if I should put her over by on the other side of my fireplace, you know. But I'm loving that tattoo. I would like a tattoo. I wish I was brave enough to do that. I'd love a tattoo. I'd love it. So we'll have to check. Oh, South Texas. I got that one. So let's see. How many of you? I know Cindy B just finished. Is anyone else working on or have lips in their stash, their personal Diamond Art Club stash? Can't wait to do Cloud Runner. Yeah, I think that one's going to be nice. I think that one's going to be real nice. I've seen a couple of unboxings for it. It looks like it is going to, the shading on there looks like it's going to be beautiful. So let's see. That one, that's one of the ones I want. Oh, okay. So this one right here, I think this was, I can't remember. I think this was my third Diamond Art Club. I purchased pretty much all of my Diamond Art Club within a 30-day span. Well, the first 8 I purchased in a 30-day span. Then I purchased 4 more within 2 to 3 weeks of that 30 days. And then Yeah, that brought me to 12. And then the last three that I got were from the latest buy one, get one just before the April 15th sale. And I was going to purchase some on the 15th, but the one that I wanted came available. So I was able to take advantage of it and get the buy one get one as well. So I maximized my potential. I did. Anyway, love that tat. Wish that I have a hidden tattoo, but I wish I was brave enough to get one going down my arm. And but I don't think that I look cutting edge enough to be able to pull it off. I think people would laugh at me because I would laugh at me. What's she doing? Does she realize that her skin is hanging? You know, they say when you get tattoos when you're young, they don't they don't end up in the same spot that they were in when you were, when you first got them. They end up 7 to 10 inches lower. So I better not, because I have everything else is 7 to 10 inches lower. I don't want to add a tattoo to it. Wanderer, Cloud Runner, and Song to the Wind are the others that I want. I'm gonna have to look Song to the Wind up. I was in my 30s and 40s when I got my tattoos. How many do you have? Diamond painting with Eskies? I have I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's like 7, I think, total. But mine are on my back. And no one would ever know that they're there unless I have to lift my shirt up and ask, "Can you scratch my back?" I usually only ask my daughter that. And you ought to see the look she gives me. Yeah. She's bought me a lot of those plastic back scratchers, but they're plastic. They don't work. So, yep. All right, guys. This next one is very near and dear to my heart. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I visited and had the time of my life and went back after their tragedy and could not believe the difference. So this next one, I'm sure you guys saw the picture. You guys know what it is. This is Nola. And hopefully my camera will be able to pick up the picture, but I'll be opening it up. And this is Mandy Manzano's commemoration for New Orleans, Louisiana, which is what NOLA stands for. I went before the Katrina epidemic, me and a bunch of girlfriends from college. It was after the kids were born. And my husband kept the kids so that I could go and have fun. I had so much fun. So much fun. And we got to see everything. We went to all of their little jazz clubs. They have a ton of jazz clubs. I think I wrote this wrong and I looked at that. Anyway, as you can see, there is an amazing amount of green. And I love looking at this. I'm going to point out a few things real quick, which this was bigger than I thought. Okay. I don't know why I didn't roll it wrong. Here's just the way it was rolled, I guess. 1 second. I shouldn't be struggling on screen. I didn't show these from the other ones, but in case you're new to diamond painting and you haven't received the Diamond Art Club yet, they do give you step-by-step instructions. I couldn't wait to get one of these, to just look at it. I would see unboxings in the video, and I was like, I want one. I want to look at it. I want to see what they have on there. And so I couldn't wait to get them. I at least keep one of these from every order that I have. But it's the 9 steps to diamond painting, done Diamond Art Club way. And then on the back, obviously they give you their website so you can order more. Yeah, I like that. So I take the opportunity to show it. Let's see. I want one but can't decide what. Have my first three Eskies tattooed between my shoulders. Uh-oh. I have six. I just got the state of Texas outline and a blue bonnet on my forearm. Ooh, I like that, Cassandra. That sounds awesome. I'm pretty sure the third one is called Song to the Wind. It's the wolf one that's releasing on May 7th. Oh, you mean the one where the two wolves are going with the circle dream catcher? Yes, that one's on my son's list. Um, I love dream catchers. I love dream catchers, wolves, and Indians. Yeah, I seen that. I didn't know what it was called, but that one, if I don't order, my son's ordering. So obviously, I don't want to step on his toes and things like that because he doesn't make as much as me. So when he puts his money into his diamond art, obviously, I want him to be able to enjoy it. I just don't want to step on his toes. So, yes. Usually, when do you guys get your tattoos in the town that you live in when you get them? I've always jumped on a plane and flew elsewhere and got my tattoos. I feel like, it's a good welcome to the city that I'm visiting. So I've never been tatted up here in Vegas, and I have a tattoo over my left breast and keep it covered up. Nobody even knows it's there. And my back. And like I said, only my daughter probably sees my back tattoos, but I have them going down my back. Um, okay, Cindy. Cindy said she wants one, but she can't decide what. Just so you guys know, when my kids started talking about tattoos and they were wanting them, you're 45 when you got yours. I always told them, get something that means something to you and it won't ever feel cumbersome or stupid like a horrible choice. I will say that. So I know, you guys, I talked to you guys about when I bought the Missing You Diamond Art Club painting by Mandy Manzano and what it meant to me. It reminds me of my dad, me being a little girl looking off because I miss him. He's no longer with us. And someone said, "Oh, that's sad." Yeah, maybe, different perspective. My father hated, tears and sadness. So he probably be like, if you don't stop, I'll pop you. So for me, it's just, me missing his humor, me missing, just having him around and being able to talk to him. But when I got my tattoos, I did the same thing. I selected something that had meaning to me, and I do have my dad, and his sign is Aries, and I have that going down my back. I have a tattoo for each of my kids. So I have like a branch on my back to where I am considering doing a sleeve coming across my shoulder, similar to how Lips Like Morphine has the tattoo coming down her arm. That's why I think I connected with it. And in all of the ladies, I feel like all of the ladies I get from Diamond Art Club, I feel some sort of connection to them in some way or another. So I try to make sure that my art embodies me, I guess. What about you? How do you guys pick your paintings when you select? Because obviously, this is not just an addiction, but there's, a purpose behind it and why we purchase the canvases that we purchase. I'm pretty sure the third one. Okay, yeah, I read that one. What a sweet mom. Oh, thank you. I love wolves, especially white wolves. Oh yeah, I've seen you. I've seen your white wolves. I've seen you did a video I think a week or two ago, and I did see how you were explaining that. Have you seen my puppies? Yep, I've seen your puppies. I have an angel on my right shoulder. Oh, I love that. An angel on your right shoulder. I have a friend that I met through work, and I think I told a couple of people in one of the videos, I don't have a lot of friends. And so when I meet someone through work or something, we kind of hang out. And so I met a girl through work, and we've moved to a new job and we work together. And I call her my right shoulder. I tell her she's my zen. And she just cracks up whenever I say it. But when I'm in a bad mood and my language might not be the best, I say something, and she will she'll put me back in place. Tia, don't say that. Don't you, So that's why I call her my Zen. One of my others is a tattoo of a rose with water around it, and a little bit of my dad's ashes are in the dark part. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. My first tattoo was for my mom, who passed away in 2008. It is an ovarian cancer ribbon on my back. Yeah, see that, and you never regret your tattoos when they mean something to you. So I like that a lot, Cassandra. Baby, I think the one that you got sitting in front of you is the one you ought to do next. I think that you might be right. Diamond painting with Eskies, because look at all that green. I love that. Look how beautiful she is. I love her Mardi Gras feel to her face makeup. Look at the magnolia. Oops. I'm gonna move this. This is my daughter's drink. Hold on one second. But I would be so mad if I ruined. Why didn't I get any soda? You guys, I want some drinks. I think that's, yeah, a magnolia in her hair. Oh wow. Let me move this here a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm making sure that I get it, and I get it in the lighting. That's a magnolia right there in her hair. Oh, that's her face with the lipstick. I love it. I do. I do. I do. I do. Oh man. It definitely is calling to my heart. So I want to, and I'm going to point out over here, this says NOLA. And this actually is what the city looks like at night. This is the New Orleans skyline if you are staying down in the French Quarter. So at night, when you're walking through Bourbon Street, you can hear jazz coming out of all the different clubs. Oh, it's such a beautiful romantic scene. I definitely went with a bunch of girlfriends, and I remember I missed my husband. I missed my kids. Um, it was such a romantic scene. The music was slow. It was crooning. We were walking down the street, and it was how many of us? Four, it was seven of us all together. And I remember saying, "Why the hell am I here with y'all? Oh, this is not the town for single women. You've got to be with someone so you could really feel the vibe." And it was beautiful. We enjoyed ourselves. I was supposed to be there for, I think, 8 days. And we stayed at Le Richelieu Hotel. It's right there in the French Quarter. And it's the hotel that Paul McCartney lived in when he did a residency in Louisiana. And I will say, I got so homesick. It was just such a romantic city that I ended up leaving. I couldn't stay no more. 4 days in, I was like, bye, y'all. I got to go. I remember I gave them my half of the hotel room, and I packed up on a plane. I paid the extra $100 uh, to fly standby, and I went home to my family. So that probably will be. Look at that. Look at those gorgeous greens. Look at that beautiful face. Yes. The food, oh, was divine. Um, what else? The people, the people were so artistic. Walking down the street, you could walk past the chapel, St. Pat's. They would be outside, and you could see everyone's authentic art and their contribution to the city and what the city meant to them. Obviously, there was a lot of voodoo and there were a lot of tarot cards, but there was artists, there were singers, there were musicians. Someone could come out and they could play toothpicks and they would make it sound, their music sound like they were playing on a baby grand piano. So just the effort that everyone put into their artistry and that they were able to share it, that was so memorable. So I couldn't wait to go back. I couldn't wait to go back. We went back, I think it was 4 years after Katrina, and it was so devastating. I was devastated. I couldn't believe the difference. It wiped out so much. There was like, I know you guys heard about like the Ninth Ward. We would go on tours down Charleston, and you would see all of these additional, just big giant homes and stuff. If you continue on the tours, they did show you, the Ninth Ward. If you guys ever noticed that the lip coming off of Louisiana, it's like a peninsula where the lip is surrounded by water. Well, the Ninth Ward went up through there. So when the hurricane hit and the water rose up, it came down, unfortunately, on those that were in the lip. And so I just was devastated. I couldn't believe it. Obviously we we all encounter some sort of, weather related detriment, whether it's hurricanes or tornadoes, but the devastation was triple fold, I guess, because of how their city was laid out. And so they rebuild. But this right here definitely takes me back to, holy cow, that says 53 colors. I just realized this 53 colors. This is 53 colors. Wow. See, I can see these symbols. I think I mentioned earlier when I had rolled out my camellia lady that there was, even though the color was there was like no symbols there. And um, yeah, so that was something that I had already mentioned to Diamond Art Club when I first purchased it. I really like this, guys. I think we may have a winner. I would still like everybody to vote, but yes, this one right here is gorgeous. The other question that I wanted to ask everyone, when you started diamond painting, where do you start? Do you start at the bottom? Because I think I mentioned this last night when I was talking about the difference between my diamonds going up one end and my diamonds going up the other end of my painting. And I wonder if it has to do with like the side that I started on, maybe my arm impacting and, rubbing over it. So I would like everyone to kind of help me out with that as well. Where do you start your diamond painting? Do you start at the top and work down? Someone told me that they start at the middle and they're starting to work their way out. So, that would be really interesting for me to get a lot of that. I start on the bottom right, me as well. I start on the right, sometimes top, sometimes bottom, but always the right because I'm right handed. Yeah, I'm right-handed too. Diamond painting with Eskies. I don't know. I always start at the bottom right. I've never started at the top. And I wonder, if it would make a difference. I really do. So obviously that's something that I, would like to, uh, hmm, maybe, maybe I'll start at the top with this and work my way down. I don't know. I don't know. Boy, she is gorgeous. Look at that. 53 colors. 53 colors. Mm, that's a lot of shading. You imagine how sparkly and beautiful that's going to be when it's done? That's going to be nice. I don't see any crawfish or anything that might represent a crawfish, but we'll see. That was the other thing. The food was so divine. We ate crawfish, we had shrimp, we went to crab broils, and oh my gosh, everything was so amazing. Cindy, I started on about. Okay, got that. What's full coverage cross stitch? We start at the top left. Okay. I found using an easel, it doesn't matter where I start. I do the bottom half first, then I turn it upside down or sideways. I hadn't thought about that. But I think I need to get a clip on light because I would like to lift my easel up. I don't, but when it comes to like painting all the way over here, I don't want to be uncomfortable. I don't want to lean. I finally got a noodle. I finally got a pool noodle. And I love this thing because me and this little pencil holder, I don't know if you can see it, we weren't gonna be good friends. This thing right here, it bothered me. So, and I had seen some other people put a pool noodle on the bottom of their art easel, and their drafting table, and so I did the same, and I love it. I put my big old arm on it and rest it, and it doesn't pinch. That's the most important thing. So I have bruises on the back of my arm from the pin. I started Soulmates. I found using an easel, it doesn't. Oh, I read that one already. I started Soulmates. Well, good for you. Sulfur brush. How do you like it? I like all the blues and the purples. I like that hue a lot. Did you get the bigger one or did you get the clearance one? They had a smaller one that they put in the clearance section. It'd be sideways, cattywampus. I don't care. Start at the bottom right, pick a section, and work left to right. It is just easier to place diamond on the right side of the previous. Okay, diamond because I am right-handed. Awesome. It's a 60. Whoa, I didn't realize it was that big. A 60 by 40. That one's probably amazing then. The Whitney Houston I'm doing started at, excuse me. All right. The Whitney Houston I'm doing, I started at top so I could see how the face would turn out. Usually I start on the bottom right. Yeah, nice. Not really looking at the picture, then I'm surprised when I see all the detail in the finished picture. So that's another thing that I brought. I got the Soulmates, but was the small one, but they had on clearance. Okay. I and I think I brought this up last night when I was talking about my Walt Disney Castle. I cannot see the detail in the picture at all as I'm sitting and looking at it. When I stand up, I can see certain parts. I can definitely see the path and things like that. Obviously, I can see it through a viewfinder and it comes together. I don't understand that. Is there someone that can maybe explain why I'm able to see it with more clarity in the viewfinder than I am, when I'm looking dead on at it? Because obviously I want to hang it. And if I, hang it, I want to be able to see, I'm not going to look at it through a viewfinder. I want to be able to kind of sit in my living room and say, yeah, I did that. That's me. That's my touch right there. Or if I give it as a gift, and as I was saying before, my sister-in-law, she loves Disney. Just the concept. She loves Walt Disney World. She goes twice a year without my brother so she can enjoy herself. She'll take one of her kids or her grandkids, whoever wants to go with her, but she's always in there and she loves it. And I love that about her. I love that she's never lost that youthful exuberance that she has for Walt Disney. So when I first got it, I thought, oh, I'm going to be like her. But I like Disney characters. Like my favorite characters are Tiana and Pocahontas and Mulan. So, well, I don't really like the story of Pocahontas, but I like that they represent a lot of my heritage. My dad's mom, she is she's black and Chinese. So obviously they make up my heritage. And so I try to like them and see their storylines and I enjoy their costuming and things like that. But my sister-in-law loves Disney. Like she loves the Walt Disney Castle. She loves Minnie Mouse. She loves Daisy, which is Daisy Duck. And yeah, the viewfinder adds distance automatically. Have someone hold it across. Well, I hadn't thought about that. Maybe I should have Justin, my co host, hold it up across the room so I can look at it. And that would be good. I don't want to give a gift that's going to be crappy. I don't want anybody like, oh, she give me this, it's a plastic, fabric full of, you know, they don't call them diamonds like I do. They don't appreciate the sparkly effect. And so I want to give them something that they like, oh, I like that. I wish I had recorded the reaction from my brother's granddaughter. I made her a unicorn diamond painting, and I wasn't going to give it to her until I had framed it and everything, but she had come over and we were watching Grease and she didn't want to go. And she was getting on me about my singing and stuff, so it was time for her to go. But I remember I said, look, stop crying. I got something for you. I go and I give her the diamond painting. And I wish everyone who gives diamond paintings as a gift could get the reaction that she gave me. She was so elated. And she said, wow. Oh, this is beautiful. And she just kept going on about how pretty it was and how sparkly it was. And this is so pretty. And yes, she loved it. And she did that for at least 10 minutes. And when it was time to walk out the door, she didn't want anyone to touch it. Don't mess it up. And she's 3 going on 4. So, with that said, I hope everyone has that experience. And that's what I think of when I look at the gifts that I have to create and give away. So, you guys have seen my finished product. Do you think that after it's framed, that my sister-in-law would have maybe the same reaction that my niece had? Because obviously, well, this thing is big. I'm going to roll this opposite direction. Because obviously, like I said, through the viewfinder, I can see this a whole lot more than I can when I'm sitting right here. I see all of this right here. I really do. I see this little swan and all of these little bushes and things. I can see all these bushes. Look at how vibrant this one is. It's really nice. I like it a lot. And you come up here and you see the tree. Even over here, I can see this weeping willow. When I turn my head and look at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have went 100 by 100, when I look at, and I don't even know, would I still have been able to see it with that distinction and detail if I went that big? So, life lesson. I wonder if she would like it if I gave it to her as a gift, though. Oh, let's see that viewfinder. Right back. I love that movie. Yes, me too. That's so incredibly cute. Well, everybody, I've got to get going and get the puppies ready for bed. They need their biscuits. Yeah, I only have about 17 more minutes. Have a great night. I think it looks great. Thank you, Cindy. Sweet dreams, everyone. I think your sister-in-law is going to love it. I hope so. I'm going to make it look pretty, obviously, like I said last night. I'm going to, cut off around here. I'm going to take this and redo it, as I am going to stay with the same color. And then I think after I put the edge around it, I'm going to stretch it on a canvas and present it as a gift, probably a Mother's Day gift. She, her and my brother, she's younger than me, but my brother is older than me. But they get together and they spoil me. I really do feel spoiled. Um, they do all kind of stuff for me. Come over here. We didn't cook dinner for you. We know, when you get off work, you're tired and stuff. Send the kids over here. Why don't you go and do this? Hey, we bought you a card to this, a gift card to that. Man, oh man. I tell them all the time, shouldn't spoil me. Shouldn't spoil me. I can't return it. Ah, but I do enjoy it. Oh, here we go. So I am doing that final. I would like to do that one for my sister. She did a Cinderella theme for her wedding. So my brother and my sister-in-law, they're about to do that. They're going to renew their vows, and she's doing a Disney theme wedding as well. And then obviously I'm going to be the best man. And I was like, okay, so all the women get to dress in princess outfits, and as the best man, I got to dress like Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse. I don't like this. I'm not feeling this. But obviously, me and my brother are very close. And I told him, I love you. I would do it for you. But at the reception, ooh, I'm going to get buck wild. I'm going to pick a princess and I'm going to show up. And they'll be like, what happened to Mickey? And be like, I killed him. I did. I got rid of him so I could be a princess. Yes. So I do think that's a good idea. Present her with a diamond painting. Yeah, I'm going to do it. No one's answered the question that I asked last night. Well, it was last night when I recorded it, but you might not have seen the video yet. The other question that I had not only was, should I give it as a gift to her or shouldn't I? But the other question I had was, to seal or not to seal? Um, I know that's a question that we all have. I know if you guys caught my live with my son, he said he's absolutely not sealing his painting. And obviously, I am debating. My biggest fear, because I've sealed some of my rounds were, like I said, off brand. I didn't do a round and seal it from like Diamond Art Club. I haven't done a home fun. I really do kind of like home fun. I think that you get a lot of quality for the price that you pay. A 40 by 50 is like $13 with them. Um, and so I really do like them. I think they have some pretty decent diamonds as well. You do have to be careful. But they do send you extra, but some of their squares, um, their squares are, off shape. I don't like the off shape. I like them all to be the same size. Cindy B says, I don't seal if I'm putting it behind glass. Okay. Okay, so that's something I'll have to think about, is if I'm going to put it behind glass or not. If you do seal it, use acid free. Okay. Is there a particular reason? Like obviously, new to the sealing aspect. I feel like I'm still a newbie for the diamond painting. But that's definitely something that I would like to do. I want them to last forever. uh, so let's see. I have the same problem with the ceiling. I ruined one with Mod Podge. Shines, but no more spark. Oh, I want shine and sparkle. You guys saw the painting that I showed you. That was a diamond dots. And I think I got that 50% off because it was, I don't remember. It was right after Black Friday. And all the companies at that point are trying to one up and still make money. But I think it was 50% off. And I got it and I loved it. It's what I call my baby. Let's see. We do silk use. I did that one. If you go behind glass or plexiglass, no seal. If it's open, I would seal. Okay. I don't think I ever even, thought about that. If it's going behind something. Yes. Acid free. Tell me more, Rebecca. Yeah, definitely would like to know a little bit more about, that aspect and, what that can do or, why we want to ensure that we're preventing it. Would it eat away at the cloth or the canvas itself? So let's see. That's the other thing that I like about Diamond Art Club. They're, they're, well, I think they call these tarpaulin, the velvet tarpaulin. Oh my, it's beautiful. Someone said that it interferes with the plastic. I believe they said over time it could like melt the plastic. Okay, well, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So we're going to take your word for it. We're going to make sure that it's acid free. I mean, acid does eat away at a lot of things. That's why I asked about the actual canvas itself. So it's not unheard of that it could possibly break down because this is resin. I call them diamonds, but let's be realistic. I call them that because of the shine and the sparkle, but they are still resin plastic. And yes, I think acid could probably definitely eat away at over time. So we wouldn't want that. I want to make sure that I'm securing my, investment, and I don't want the gift to end up being a, oh goodness, look at that, a couple months down the road or even 2 years down the road. So, oh man, I've made some errors probably then. Please don't quote me. uh, no, we won't. This is all love and all learning, okay? All love and all learning. But you're right. Diamond painting with anxiety. It's best to be safe than sorry. So yeah, that little tidbit about making sure that it's acid free. The other tidbit that I definitely know is true is non-yellowing. I definitely know that's true because um, someone in one of the groups said that they have been diamond painting off and on for a few years, like 2 or 3 years, and some of their earlier paintings were starting to yellow now. And they sealed them with glue, even though the glue said dries clear. They sealed them with glue, and they see a yellow tinge over all of them. So that's why I said it's all learning and all love, because that's how we get better and that's how we learn. Some of these products, obviously haven't been around long enough for them to be able to tell us after 5 years this tints and tinges or something. So we only have each other, to where we can, get stronger and build upon our information, um, and grow from there. So am going to, I probably am going to seal. And the reason is because I don't plan to put it behind glass. I am hoping that I can keep the sparkle. There's a lot of sparkle in here. And obviously, you wouldn't expect trees to sparkle. So maybe that's why there's not a lot of sparkle there. I do see it in here, and I know I pointed this middle section out last night, but this is the water. So I guess the water should sparkle. So maybe it is doing what it's supposed to do. I just, have to maybe get someone to hold it away from me so I can see it at a distance. Um, but yeah, I think you guys have helped me tremendously. So I'm going to seal. Yes, I'm going to give it as a gift. And I'm going to put it on one of my canvases as opposed to behind glass. Here we go. Someone used spray polyurethane and it didn't mess with the sparkle, but not sure how that will be long term. I don't know. I haven't heard of that. I have a gloss finish, like an acrylic sealer. It's a gloss finish. I don't really know what that means. It didn't. So I bought my paintings, like I said before, they were an off brand. And I did seal with them, but I do notice that there's no shine or sparkle. So I think I got those off of eBay. They came in rather quickly. They were pretty decent size. I was pleased. uh, I used the spray sealer on mine. How did it come out, Soulful Brush? Did you like it? Did you notice a difference before and after? I really just, I don't want to lose any shine. But my fear is, obviously, I think Diamond Art Club said that their glue, is set different and it's poured on. Not that I know what that means. I don't know what poured on, peeled, applied. I don't know the difference between the glues, but it sounds good and it looks a lot more, intact than any of the other items that I've purchased. But with that being said, they said that their glue is poured on, and I think they offer like a so many year guarantee, like a 10-year guarantee or 15-year guarantee. My question is, what happens after that? So my house looks good for 15 years, and then, so that's my fear. I got spray Mod Podge, but scared of using it. Heard horror stories. Rebecca, I have heard a lot of horror stories also. And still, we are still all in here worried and guessing because we have people who they don't mind. They will utilize their smaller, paintings. And when I say smaller, I mean the price point was smaller. But I'm not hearing a lot of people saying, oh, I did this with my Diamond Art Club, and found that there was no difference. Diamond Art Club has 13 and 26 facets on their diamonds. So that's a lot of shine. And it's reflecting and reflecting all kinds of light. Do I want to lose that? No, I don't. So I'm scared. I don't want a surface to be muted and you don't get a refraction because you paint it down or you paint it in different, you know. So it's scary. It's definitely scary. It turned out fine, stiff, but still sparkles like it should. Okay. So I do have a spray sealer. It's an acrylic sealer. And I took some ownership in my last video and said that maybe I sprayed too many coats. Maybe that's why there's no sparkle and shine anymore because I remember spraying and I could smell it. I had put it on my easel and I went out on the patio. I sprayed the first layer and closed the door, came back in. Then I went back out about 2 hours later, sprayed it again, closed the door, came back in. I think I did that all day. Brought the paintings in that night. I could still smell the acrylic smell. And so I remember I was like, you know what? Let me go do one more. And I went out the next day and did one more. So I don't know. Maybe I dulled it out with too many coats. Definitely, definitely. But mine is not stiff. So maybe I didn't. It's not stiff at all. It's pliant, it's pliable, it moves. So we shall see, we shall see, we shall see. Anybody kit up several of their projects at once before, or do you kit as you're going to use them? I like to kit mine up several projects at a time. I have two of these already kitted. I'm going to probably over the next, couple of days, just kit up the other two. Who am I kidding? I bought I don't know, 16 or 17 of those Harbor Freight containers. Yep. So I can kit up a lot of my projects and just be ready to go. You will for a few days. Okay. I use Elmer, blue glue. Oh, I use the Elmer's blue glue, watered down a little. Doesn't mess with sparkle. Google says it is acid free. Oh, whoa, okay. I only kit up one at a time. The smell will go away. I did 6 coats with the spray. Oh, well, I definitely didn't do 6. I believe I stopped at 4. It might have been 5. It might have been 5. So So I guess it was the diamonds. It definitely had to be the diamonds. Let's see. I kit one at a time, but I think I'm going to try doing a couple. Okay. I um I don't like to kit up until I know I will be doing it soon. I'm going to tell you, Corey, I hate kitting up. I hate the opening of the bags and dumping them. But when I got the Harbor Freight containers, pure joy. You can put the little bags. You can put I think 14 of them I got in one container at a time. And whew, if you have 53 colors, you'll only be using 53 for the most part. 53 of those containers. The containers hold so much. And then the case that you put the containers in is so big. Like I had when I kitted up, which one was it? I I want to say I think it was lips. When I got to the one with all, I had so many extra. I just was able to tuck them down along the side, so I didn't even have to worry about it. But yeah, it's a process that I hate. When I'm ready to start on, like I wanted to just grab my diamonds and just go. I didn't want to have to wait, kit them up and things like that. So I think I'll be kitting up as many as I can, and I'll save, some of them, like some of my artwork has come in already baggied up, and I won't touch them and things like that. But definitely my Diamond Art Club, and I'll probably be kitting up the Ever Moments, also putting them into some nice containers. I like Harbor Freight too for bigger painting. Yep. Oh man, do I love them. Marissa McCartney, you still here? Are you busy diamond painting? Hi, Marissa. uh, so that's pretty much all that I have. I really wanted to just kind of jump on here. I was so excited about finishing my project. I didn't know what my next step was going to be. Like, obviously, my first painting, that's my baby. I don't plan on giving that away. I mean, I haven't even treated myself to it by, framing it and hanging it up. But this one right here, I was like, okay. All along, I had felt like I'm going to do this for my sister in law, but then I was worried, I don't want to give her anything janky, and I want it to be ugly. I want her to say, "Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's so beautiful. I love it." And so that's my next step, to make sure that it sparkles and it shines and she thinks it's beautiful and she loves it. Yep. So that's pretty much it, guys. We have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. I want to thank you all for joining me. I have work tomorrow. Yeah, me too. Definitely. I want to thank you all for joining me. I want you guys to all give a big warm thank you to Cindy B, my mod. She helps me a lot. She keeps me going. She keeps me on the straight and narrow. What is this? What is that? I don't like that. I don't like that. Um, I'm gonna just to kind of close it out. I always talk to you guys about change and the path and journey that I'm on. Um, I had some setbacks this past weekend. Not in a bad way, I guess, because I feel like this is a journey that I'm on, that I'm trying to take into life, and I'm trying to really wrap my mind around the fact that this is something I'm going to be doing for life. So when I have setbacks, I want to really continue to call them setbacks and not, big fails or anything. I had some alcohol on Easter. I had some candy on Easter. I ate really, really just enjoyed myself. We did shots, and I did not use Skinny Girl alcohol, which I know a lot of people use because of its low carb effects, the limited sugar count, but it's still alcohol. So I wanted the real deal. and I enjoyed myself. My son was with me, my daughter was with me, and I gotta say, my son, he, is like, have a good time, mom, but I'm watching you. I'm keeping an eye on you, and I want to make sure that you don't disappoint you. And so I was able to have a good time, hang out with my kids. We had a lot of fun. We were dancing. A friend had a cookout and they had music playing. And my daughter at one point she grabbed my hand and we got up and we danced together, and that was a lot of fun. And then my son, he comes on the dance floor and he starts dancing because they started playing like some hip hop, and it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. So that's where I am with my journey, and I'll keep you guys posted. But like I always say, let's move through change together. Let's enjoy this path. And change doesn't necessarily have to mean anything negative. It can be something fun, like chit chatting and having a new gratifying experience. So I'm going to leave you guys with that because that's a great note for me. And I really enjoyed myself this weekend, even though it was a setback. It was a fun one, and it was with family and with love. So you guys all have a good night. Everybody get to sleep. And I'll leave you with a picture of my